Yeah, good morning, America. I was looking on into streaming on Kick because I've heard people talking about you can get paid $16 an hour and all this different great stuff about Kick. So usually before I go into something like that, I look into things beforehand. But there was too many people talking about it, and I kind of went off half cocked. I thought, well, I'll set up a Kick account and see what I can do about live streaming over there. And I was working on trying to get everything set up there. And it was turning out to be kind of a pain. And not no fault of Kick or anything else. It's because I was trying to coordinate which email account with it, which was kind of a pain on my part. Made it harder for me. So I can't blame Kick. I can't blame the Restream or anything else on this whole deal of me trying to set it on up. But after fighting with it for a few hours, I finally thought, you know what? I better look into this Kick thing and just see if it's really worth my time. You know, because usually when something sounds too good to be true, it usually is. And so I started looking and reading. Well, yeah, it's true that Kick does pay $16 an hour to live streamers. But that's not all live streamers. There's only 50 selected live streamers that get that $16 an hour. And he started reading further and further on into this whole deal. I'm not saying Kick is a bad platform to live stream on, but if a person's looking on going over there to make money, it'd be a good idea to study into it. This morning, Kim and Red, it'd be a good idea to look into it a whole lot further. Look on into where they make their money, because if you're going to make money off of them, you gotta know how they're making money. Well, right now they're way in the hole. Kick is, which isn't bad. They have a plan going forward. I'm not trying to knock their plan, but I'm not seeing how the long-term goal is going to do good for the small channel. So the best thing you can hope for by going over to Kick is getting in on the ground floor and being good enough at providing content that you can make your channel grow. I'm not good enough for that type of content for live streaming. So I just wanted to put that on out there, that unless you have a plan that can be put forward to grow, Kick does pay 95% of the revenues that comes on in goes to their partners, I guess it's called. I don't know, affiliates, partners, whatever you want to call it. So they do pay a higher percentage. But if you study into the company and figure on out where they get their money, will this company actually be around? Will they be able to ride through this financial investment that they're investing all this money on into? Will they still be around in 2 or 3 years? And that's something that's time to be seen. Good morning, Noodles, Rick. Just a second here. I got to do something here for Noodles. let's see here. I gotta switch accounts. Where am I at here? Okay, there you go, Noodles. But anyway, that's my take of what I've been looking on into on Kick and stuff. I'm not saying it's a bad deal, but I'm not going to put the effort further on into it because I don't plan on having a big channel. And it was fun learning this stuff about Kick. I'm not saying other people shouldn't. I'm not saying I won't go over to Kick for live streams because I will. But for me, live streaming on Kick, I won't be doing that. Did I get all the firewood cut? Well, you never get all the firewood cut. Yeah, I got enough firewood put up for the year. I will still be cutting more firewood. But I don't know how that's going to work out because a little bit later this week, I've got a bunch of tractor work to do for a lady up on the hill. I want to get into doing more firewood videos because they seem to be fairly successful on the views. I was surprised that the firewood videos get a lot better views than the sawmill videos. But I was out of the sawmill videos for so long that I lost my place in the line of where YouTube sends out the videos. And there's a lot of competition for sawmill videos out there now, so it's understandable. No, what I want to get going on is I want to get to building a few sheds and stuff out here. Put wood on in, so just put extra wood in, put a shelter to put wood in under, all that type of stuff. Whether it will happen or not, I don't know yet. Now, I did look at Restream, and there's one thing that's kind of cool about Restream is you can stream to multiple platforms. With StreamYard, they don't recognize Kick yet, so you can't, unless you do the paid deal, you can't do a custom RTML. But with Restream is not a custom RTML. So that's something for people to consider if they want to stream to more than one platform. It appears that Restream has a better setup there for streaming onto Kick. Red says he just rogue modded Noodle's entire Discord. I'm not on Noodle's Discord. I don't do Discord. I don't like Discord. Screw that. So what is everybody else up to today? I've been going through editing my older videos and getting them ready to re-release again, the ones where I got to cut some music on out of. And then I'm going to put them out as new videos. And I'll tell you what, cutting videos, going back on videos and cutting out, when you cut out the song, you cut out all the background audio too to it. So trying to blend this in to make it all sound natural, it ain't easy. The live stream just while you're drawing. Yeah, I miss you live streaming, Tim. Tim, I wish you would live stream again. But there seems to be too much drama with it too. And that's why I don't do it steadily. I don't want to. I don't know. I seem to get sucked into too much drama as it is. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not. But people try to take it real. And I'm not talking about the doxing part. I could care less about the doxing or somebody the swatting, any of that stuff. I could care less about that. What bothers me is when people take things personal. It's kind of hard, I like to say stuff that people might not like or whatever, and it's all for humor and fun. And people take it personal. Or somebody else will say something that I think is funny about something, and another person will take it personal. And that's the part I don't care about. And the thing is, also, that I've learned a long time ago, people I think they perceive that they know who you are, and they make a judgment. I'm not saying a bad judgment. I'm not saying they're judging the individual. That's not what I'm saying at all. But they seem to think that the perception of who they think that you are, they think that's who you are. And it's like Kim, Kim and I have met. I know who Kim is. We disagree on a lot of stuff on political and stuff like that, but I know who Kim is, and Kim knows who I am. I mean, we've met, we've chat, we've ate together, different stuff. We know each other. Whereas other people I haven't met, I've chat with them a long time on the phone, but unless you're there in person, you just don't get to know people the same way. And I know Kim does approve of everything that I do or say, which is fine. That's cool. That's the way humans are. But I see too many people get wrapped up in defending the honor or attacking the honor of the other individual based on their perception of who people are. And it's all about your perceptions. If people could just get to realizing that their best friends on YouTube that they've never met in person, but they deem this person to be their best friend. Y'all got to start learning to realize that your perception of the individual is just that. That's your perception. It's not neither good nor bad, but it doesn't make it true. We all have perceptions. I've never met Noodles. I have my perceptions of him. I perceive that he's an arrogant, egotistical, loudmouth son of a gun. But you know what? I would welcome him to sit by the fire and have a chat with him. And I'd probably find out that he's a really funny guy that just really loves playing that act. I have some other perceptions of some other people on YouTube that I think that are delusional. They're mentally unstable, and it might just all be an act. So for people that think that I hate somebody on YouTube, that's your perception, but I don't hate anybody. I might dislike some of the stuff that's being said. I don't believe him either, Junkyard, because I know he's met Tessie and I know he's met Bob doing it cheap. Hey, JR, projection brings perception, human nature, and social media or life in general. Yeah. And seriously, guys, I don't care who you are. Every single individual is an actor, whether they're a YouTuber or not. Nobody wants to express what they're or who they truly are. And when you do stuff on YouTube, you want to set up an image of who you want to be. You know, if a person wants to be known as some genius, they try to cover up any of the dumbness of their lives. They want people to perceive that they're smart. Well, that's acting because we're all dumb in many ways. Yes, there's a lot of mentally unstable people on YouTube. And a lot of it, I don't know if they're actually mentally unstable or if it's just done for drama, for effects, for attention. Yep, I am what I am. But Kim, let's be honest. I'm sure there's some stuff in your life that you say, "Oh, I don't want to reveal this." I know there's stuff in my life that, like, no, this does not belong on YouTube. I don't want people thinking of me that I'm that way. I mean, there's we all have skeletons in the closet. You're just plain nuts. No salt or anything, huh, Tim? Morning, Tim. Hairballs. See a lot of them on TV, I think. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them, Tim. There's a lot of them hunting for the squatch. I don't know. They're all city slickers too. That's the Portland and Eugene crowd. And I should get in on it. Actually, Tim, I could make good money on that as a tour guide and taking people up in the woods up here and show them prospective sightings where Bigfoot could possibly be seen and where he might dwell. There, I could make some good money, for from squatch hunters. Good morning, Chairman. Good morning, Nancy. Coffee break. There's a stone door with a giant living behind it. Yeah, there's some real crazies. Pull a trip on them, you're fired. It's foggy out here and it's a little bit nipply. Watched a couple of videos. They're down by Green Peter. That's just up the road about a mile and a half from me. If you're talking about Green Peter Reservoir now, Green Mountain is just right behind me, about a mile and a half. Yeah, about 4 miles is it by road though. Yeah, those two dogs are Democrats. I love that picture right there. That cornbread taught me how to do this clip art where you can clip the images on out. I got to go, and I did clip that chair on out, but I got to get a picture of that whole chair, just the chair by itself with a green screen or something, so I can drop the chair on in here, and then I can clip out stir fry fajita and put them back in the chair just like that. So I can get a better big image of the chair on in here. The reservoir, yeah, it's down really low right now. They're, I think, with their poisoning the fish because they got a lot of non-native fish on in there, suckers and different stuff like that. And you like to get on here and tell crappy jokes and have fun. Yep, I hear you, JR. That's what I'd like to do too. By the way, has anybody heard from Brenda in the last 24 hours? How's Tom doing? You could be, Tim. The deal is, a person just got to have the desire to learn it. And if you don't have the desire to learn it, then don't worry about it. Seriously, Tim, I would like to see you do a little bit more videos. Video, the editing or not, be damned. But I know you could take some snapshots of the projects that you're doing. Just take a snapshot of it a little bit and then put that up and do a little talk over and tell what you've been doing. I like the projects that you work on, the different stages of those kerosene cookers and that little coffee table like deal you made out of that trolley wagon or whatever. Um, I really like the stuff that you do, Tim. Yeah, listen and learn when I'm not saying dumb things. That's me. Tom had a setback. I knew that he had to go back to they moved him back to where intensive care or whatever because his blood pressure dropped. But he recovered from that, didn't he? How's he doing now? He's still on oxygen, not allowed to go home yet. And Orinda is live right now. You guys, let's go on over to Renda's. I want to jump on over to Renda's, and I want to end this live stream. Let me just check, make sure that she is live. But I want to get on over there. Let's see here. Let me check first of all. Okay, yeah, she's live right now. Let's all hop on over to Renda's channel. We'll see you over there. Hey, y'all.